Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching me and when you are watching me from. So you are welcome to pattern drafting with Lena. Today we are going to be learning how to do our mid armhole style line with underburst contour. So we are going to be drafting a basic body. We'll alter it to mid armhole style line and underburst. We are going to do underburst contour, and also we are going to contour our neck line. So this is my pattern paper. I will take my 2 cm top line. I will take my 2 cm top line as the first thing. Then after my 2 cm top line, I'm going to take the 2 cm for the center back. That is my starting point as the center back. So the next I'll be doing will be to input my my point hole. My point hole is derived from our proportional table. If you have been watching me before, you will know that we will normally put down our point hole and it's derived from the proportional table. So the point hole for this person we are working for is 3.5 cm. So I will start from the my point hole line to input the measurement. I'll start from my top line to input down the point hole measurement. After the point hole comes the shoulder line, and the shoulder line is 3 cm standard for everybody's size. 3 cm except for children. 3 cm is standard for everybody's size. So I'm putting down the point hole, which is 3 cm. I'll put down my point hole and shoulder line. So the next will be our bust line. The bust line is also derived from the proportional table. So we'll start from point hole to put down our bust line measurement, and this time around we are going to be taking the bust line measurement to the center front, that is to the other side. Now transferring what I have to the front so that I can take my straight line. This is me connecting from my center back to the other side. So the next I will be doing will be to put down my nape to waist measurement. The nape to waist measurement is taken from our body and not from the proportional table. You start your measurement from your nape. If you don't know how to do that, please watch my first video on this channel. So I'm taking my applying my waist to nape to waist measurement starting from my point O. I'll mark it and also take it to the front, that is to the other side, which I will use as my front pattern. I'm labeling. So labeling is very important. The next is our hip depth. So the hip depth measurement will start from the waist, that is the nape to waist. So the next is our hip depth. So the hip depth measurement will start from our nape to waistline. So I'm taking it and I will also extend it to the front. So the next I will do is to get my across back line, and to get the across back line I will need to get the midpoint from my point O to my bust line. So the measurement I have from my point O to my bust line, I will divide it into 2. That is where my across back line is. The next will be the armhole construction line. So to get the armhole construction line, I will divide the across back measurement I'm working with into 2. Whatever I have, I will apply it on my shoulder line, across back line, and also on my bust line. Then I will connect the 3 line with a straight ruler to form the armhole. The next I'm doing now is to apply my backup. This backup is derived from the proportional table. Every measurement has their own backup. So once you apply the backup, you get a diagonal line. On that diagonal line, we need just 3 cm. That 3 cm is to make sure that our armhole is not too deep and is not too high. What I'm doing now is to apply my neck width on our point O. When you apply the neck width on the point O line, you raise it up by 2 cm. Then you move away from your shoulder, the armhole construction line on the shoulder line, move away by 2 cm. Move away by 2 cm. Then I'm connecting from my neck point to my shoulder tip. Then I come down from my across back line from the armhole construction line by 3 cm. So I'm connecting from my shoulder tip to the 3 cm down across the back line. So from there, I connect back to my backup. I'm giving my neck a nice curve. So the next I will do now is to come down to my hip line to apply the quarter measurement of the hip I'm working with plus 1.5. So you apply the quarter measurement of the hip you are working with plus 1.5 on your hip line. I'm taking the measurement of that pattern paper to know if it will be able to accommodate the hip, both front and back. So it was able to accommodate, so I have to just mark now. So it's okay. So this is me connecting from my hip line to my back up line on my bust line. And we are done with the back for now. We are done with the back for now. So we are moving to the front. The first thing we are going to be doing for the front is to get our point O, which also serves as our shoulder line for the front. The point O for the front serves as our shoulder line. So for this person, her point O for front is 5 cm. So I'm marking the 5 cm. I will rule. The next is to use our neck width to form a square. Using it to form a square, and you know what square is, equal in length and breadth. So we are using our neck width equivalent to what we have at the back. We are using it to form a square. So I'm connecting now. I'm drawing my square box. So on that point O, which is also a shoulder line, I need to get 16.5 through my center front. I will take 16.5. When I get the 16.5, I will connect from the neck point, passing the dot, so that I will have my shoulder slope. That 16.5 is to enable also that our shoulder slope will not be too deep and it will not be too high. The next is our across chest. To get our across chest, I will move upward from my bust line by 4 cm. It's standard. Our across chest is located 4 cm above our bust. So I've ruled and I'm labeling. The next is my true bust line. My true bust line is located 4 cm below our bust line. That is where our true bust line is. 4 cm below our bust line. So you rule and it's standard. You label. The next I will do is I'm checking the across chest I'm working with. I'm going to divide the across chest I'm working with into 4, which is quarter. Then come down. When I mark the quarter on my bust line, I will come down towards that true bust line by 2 cm. That is where our nipple is located. You label there point X. So this is me taking 2 cm on my shoulder, on my neck point, which is also my shoulder slope, to connect to that point X on a broken line. Then I'm going to take another 2 cm after that one to connect to that same point X on a straight line. Hope you can see it. After that, I will apply the dart derived from the proportional table. The dart is derived from the proportional table. You connect to that point X again. Everything will be connected to the point X. So the next will be to take our actual shoulder measurements. This is where my shoulder measurements end. That is my shoulder tip. So I will come to my across chest through my center front to apply the half measurement of the across chest I am working with. Let me take it again. Come to your across chest, apply the half measurement of the across chest you are working with. Also apply it on the bust line. Then you will take the measurement in between the dart leg, which is usually 2 cm. Return it to the both line. Then take another measurement down on the last dart leg, apply it to the bust line. Let me take it. It's better this way. You apply half measurement of the across chest you are working with plus 2 cm on your across chest line. Then half measurement of the across chest you are working with plus 3 cm on your bust line. Then you connect. Then you bring your shoulder tip down. I've brought my shoulder tip down to my across chest. You can see how slanted it's looking. Then I take the measurement of what I have from my shoulder tip to my across chest, get the midpoint and mark. I will move away by 1 cm so that my armhole will not be too deep. The next is me taking the measurement of what I have on my back pattern to keep it aside, because I will be dividing my bust by 2 plus 5. Then I will minus what I have on my back pattern. Whatever I have, I'm going to apply to the front. Let me take it again. We don't do bust divided by 4. What we do is our original bust measurement divide by 2 plus 5. Then minus what you have on your back pattern there. Whatever the answer gives you, you apply it to the front. So this is me taking another diagonal line for the front, which I need 2 cm there. So you know that our armhole for the front is usually deeper than the one for the back. So this is me connecting my armhole. So I'm using my curve now to connect from my shoulder tip to my across chest. So I'm moving down to the hip line. I'm moving down to the hip line to apply the same measurement I have for my back pattern on the hip line, which is quarter of the hip measurement I'm working with plus 1.5. So I will connect from my hip line to my back up line with a straight ruler. So you can see how it's looking like. I'm showing you how it's looking like. So the next we are going to be doing is we are going to do our waist tightening, our back tightening. We are going to do all the alteration now. So we'll start with back tightening. Don't forget, our first ever online class is coming up on 17th of this month. Goes for only 5,000 naira. Telegram is the venue. So see, you connect. We did 2 cm back tightening. So we are going to learn a lot from that our online class. If you want to register, please, the line is 07059898287. 07059898287 for my WhatsApp, please. Or you check me up on Facebook at Lina Moses, please. So after I've done the back tightening, I came in through the center back with quarter measurement of the across back I'm working with. That is where that leg is. Then I move upward towards my bust by 12 cm. Our dart is not supposed to get to our bust line. Get that in your mind. Our dart is not supposed to get to our bust line. Then you come down towards your hip line by 15 cm. Our dart is not supposed to get to our hip line. Then I move back to the front to also apply the quarter of the across chest we are working with. Then for the front, you don't go up by 12 cm. You come down from your point X, which is your nipple, by either 6 cm or 5 cm. Let me take it again. For your front, you don't take your that leg up 12 cm for the front. You just come down from your point X, which serves as the nipple, by 6 or 5 cm. It works, whichever one you choose. Then you come down from the waist to the hip line 15 cm. It works. Now I'm doing the calculation. So I will go back to my original waist measurement. I will divide it by 2. Then I will add 2. Because we are supposed to have a total 4 cm ease on our waist. So when I divide the original waist measurement by 2, I will add 2. Then whatever I have, I will keep it down. Then I will take the measurement of what I have on my back pattern. You can see the way I'm taking it. From my back tightening to the side back, I will put it down. Then I will take from my center front to my side front. So I'm taking from my center front now to my side front, sorry. Then I'm adding it up together. So I will add up what I have from my front and my back pattern together. Whatever I have, I will subtract it from that answer I have before, which is my original waist divided by 2 plus 2. Whatever I have for my both pattern, I will subtract it from there. So whatever is left, I will be dividing it by 6. Because our dart leg, you can see, we are going to be doing it. You will see the way I will add it, the way I'm going to take out the dart. So you see all my calculations here. I have 16.5 cm left. So I will divide it by 6, which will give me 2.75. So I will be taking 2.7 cm. You see the way I take the first one, the second one. We are going to count together. This is the third one for the back, 3 for the back, 3 for the front. The fourth one, the fifth one, and the last one, which is the 6th one. So I will connect with my straight ruler to give it that look. So please follow me up on Facebook, Lina Moses or Lina Designer Fashion Academy. I have a page, Lina Designer Fashion Academy. I also have a group, Lina Designer Fashion Academy. Please. And like I said, our first ever online class is very detailed, please. Just for 5,000 naira, we are going to be learning the basic body, basic sleeve, basic skirt with back pleat, basic trouser with zipper flyer and pocket, and also simplify bodies, simplify basic body. So this is me at the hip area. I will move up from my hip line by 5 cm for both sides, so that I will connect with curve to give it that hip look. You can see it. You don't connect with straight ruler. So our online class is very detailed with some sewing techniques. So this is me marking it out for you to see that that is our dart. You can see. So while I was recording, I didn't know a message entered. So when I look at my camera, I noticed that a message entered. I thought the message disrupted what I was doing, so I decided to put down some notes here, which is my waist shaping. Original waist divided by 2 plus 2, that is what I'm putting down, minus what you have on your pattern, both front and back. But later on I discovered that the message did not disrupt anything at all. Then whatever you have, you divide by 6. That is what I just put down there. Can you see? So the next we are going to be doing is our contouring. We are going to be doing our contouring. So we are contouring with 5%. We are contouring with 5% because what we are making is high neck. So we are contouring with 5%. 50%, sorry. We are contouring with 50%, not 5%. You are contouring with 50%. So I want to fold in the dartlet so that I can reblend the shoulder, the neck point to the shoulder. So this is me reblending it. So I'm altering my neck width now. I'm altering the neck width, then altering the neck depth too. I'm going to alter it as you desire. Then I will connect my neck width to my neck point, to my neck depth with my curve. This is round neck. Please disregard this first image you are seeing on your screen, please. This is not the actual image, and I am doing a voiceover. I don't know, before I realized this is not the image, I've gone far. There's no way I could have stopped, so I will put the original image at the end of this video. So this is me measuring, taking the measurement of my armhole to know what I have so I can get the midpoint. I've gotten the midpoint. I will connect to my point X. So when I connect to my point X, I'll still take the measurement of what okay, this is me doing my underburst. I'm taking my underburst line. I'll mark. So I'm labeling it. So I'm doing my underburst tightening, taking out the excess I have there. Please, like I said, disregard this image, this off shoulder, mid shoulder style line. Please disregard. This is not the image. Please, I'll put the original image at the end of this video. Please forgive me. There's no way. I don't know how I'm going to do it now, and I can't start all over again with this voice note, please. So I'm taking the measurement of what I have under my armhole to get the midpoint so that I will connect with my curve. So I'm curving. You can see how well my underburst is. See how fine, how perfect it is. Can you see? This method is Natalie Bray. It's very easy and simple. I don't know why people are running away from it. Very easy and simple. Please, I beg you again to disregard the image on the screen. I don't know what happened. I just noticed it, and there's nothing I can do. I cannot start this voiceover all over again. It's not easy. So this is me transferring the exact measurement of what I have on my front shoulder to my back, then alter the neck width and the neck depth. This is me connecting, you can see, to give the back the the neck width I want and the neck depth. So I'm taking the measurement of what I have on the armhole too, so I can get the midpoint. So I've gotten the midpoint. I will mark and connect it to my that end point at my towards my bust line. Now I will take the measurement of what I have there and get the midpoint, so I can move away by 1 cm. I'm moving away by 1 cm. Then I will use my curve to connect. You can do it with your free hand if you are okay. Better still you use your curve. So this is me bringing the dart leg down, and we are done. So I will come in with my tape to tape down my dart at the shoulder area, so that we will cut it out. Once again, I will apologize for this picture, this image on the screen. This is not the image. Like I said, I will be putting that, I will put the original, the main picture at the end of this video. Please, I beg you in the name of God. I'm so sorry. I cannot start this voiceover all over again. It's not easy. And don't forget, you are watching Pattern Drafting with Lina. Please help me to give this video a thumbs up, whether you find it interesting or not. Please, if you find it interesting, it's good. If you don't find it interesting, I will also be happy if you can tell me where the fault is coming from, so that when I'm making my next video, I will be able to take note. Please interact with this video, I beg of you, please. So you can also add me on WhatsApp, so that I will add you to my WhatsApp group, where I'm posting some things, some sewing tutorial tip and drafting tips too. Okay, so I'm cutting it out. Sorry. So I'm cutting out so that I will transfer to another sheet of paper, then we'll pin on our body form so that you see it. So in case you want to make something like this for yourself, don't forget to cut your center back pattern ×2 when transferring to fabric, the side ×2, the side front ×2. Only the center front will be on fold. Only the center front pattern will be on fold, except you want your design calls for it to be into 2. If not, center front is always on fold, except the design call for it to be open. Disregard my students moving up and down. Thank you. So I'm done cutting out. Can you see how it is? Tell me you love this pattern. This is very simple. This video is long because it's a tutorial video. If it's not a tutorial video, wonder how many minutes I'm done drafting. So it's very simple. Can you see? This is mid armhole style line. It's also princess, but you know the normal princess can come down from your shoulder line, your shoulder tip, by 2 inches, 2.5 or 3. But this one is mid shoulder. It's exactly at the middle of your shoulder. Exactly. Go and search for it. Go into Pinterest and search for style line or that manipulation. You are going to see it. That is exactly, this mid armhole is exactly at the middle of your armhole. This is not the normal 2 inches, 3 inches on, but it's also princess. Can you see? This is the neck. This is how it will be looking on your body. This is 50% contour. Look at our underburst here. See the armhole area. So just imagine when you transfer to fabric, how beautiful it will be looking like. So hurry up to register for our online class before it's too late.